Okay. Cat's back. Turns out I'm really, really ripped. It hit me. I figured out what it is. I'm really fucking ripped. So what we're gonna do is for the next couple of hours or so, we're gonna do this. Before I wind down for sleep. Oh my god. I can fucking talk, I promise. Alright. So what was I doing? Everything was ready. I hope I'm not being mumblecat. I want you guys to be able to hears me. Okay. So I want to send as many people to Warwick as I possibly fucking can. Which means that I need another feeder settlement for the time being. Actually, Covenant has a radio beacon that could be a feeder settlement, and I could just relocate most people from there to Warwick, which I might do. Oh, you know what? Because so before I start claiming more outposts, which is what I really want to do, I actually need to get at least one other vassal, if not two, set up for feeding the outposts because of the quick expansion. So what does this look like? Oh, we only have 11 beds here. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I don't have a recruitment beacon set up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I'm going to do this again for like a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours maybe. Knowing me, I'll probably stream some of this more tomorrow too, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I was doing so I'm going to turn this into a feeder settlement for the time being. What I mean by that is it's going to be one that accumulates settlers that we are going to move to other settlements for the time being. This will eventually be a vassal, but for the time being it is not. Why are you guys unhappy? Do I just need happiness things?
Be sure and visit Diamond City. It's safe, it's secure, and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter for the time being.
Protect yourself.
Because it's just a feeder settlement.
Next we've got I don't want to set the world on fire.
So I'm actually going to send a lot of these people to Warwick instead. Because Warwick is set up for like 30 or more. So we need people in there as quickly as possible. So I can figure out how much food and stuff we need to plant. Oh, that's why they were unhappy. They were all idle. There. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission, we are going to do Boston Public Library, but not yet. That's what all the overdue books that I've been picking up are for. Okay, so let's see. Those need time to actually get to Warwick. Do we have more people at Sanctuary? Shout out to Bunny who's descaling the Keurig. Oh, okay, he's already descaled it because he's super fast, awesome bun. Way down inside of me,
Darling, I have only one desire,
Okay.
and that one desire is you. And I know
You're new.
nobody else
Go to
is able
Warwick.
to do.
His name is
I'm
David.
lost
Oh.
all ambition.
So I need to, like, do all my charisma shit.
I just wanna be
So
the
I need my
one you
glasses.
love. And with your admission that you feel the same.
I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever. If I have to hold up the sky, crazy he calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. Am I?
Coffee. Thank you.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yes, thank you.
I got lips,
Ah, this is one of the Magnolia songs we unlocked.
I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms, hold you tight. I've got charms to keep me with me at night. I've got all that you could ever want. I just need a man who's man enough. Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night.
As long as you value your
If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough.
I do love Magnolia music. Like, seriously.
Baby, that's you. I see you over there.
Now we know the grandma plays the number. She's at the fruit stand every day, buying bananas by the bunch. She looks at all the price tags. That's why she gets.
Oh, hey. How are you? Welcome in.
Yes, we know. We found out. Let's us so.
How are you doing? I just got back from token and stuff. I am so ripped. Oh my god, I'm so ripped. Hopefully you wear stone too, if you do that. Judging by your name, it stands to reason that you probably do. Good to see you. Meow.
We found out. Now we know that Grandma plays the numbers.
I am currently building up this settlement to be a something I'm going to turn into a vassal. So I'm trying to make it ridiculous so it feeds my raiders.
What do you know?
Hell yeah. You know what? There's multiple floors to that. But I think all the beds are upstairs. Yeah. And we also need to put in like some gymnastic equipment, exercise equipment.
I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, I'm a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, I don't think
Also, we're going to need more defense.
any old kind. Yes, I'm a
Do I just litter the place with the turrets I can make, or do I wait until I wait a minute? Nope. I know the answer. We litter the place with turrets we can make.
I'm willing, I'm able, I'm
Because we need more vassals before we make more outposts for the raiders.
tall. I ain't no hand me down.
Yeah.
6 feet tall and I
Who's to say they don't have it?
well, I got a gal in town who calls me good rockin' brown.
Although I'm sure Dixie would prefer her own personal torture chamber, but that's neither here nor there. I did not look in here. I can't remember what's up here. It's been a bit. Somebody named Noah.
Man, I really don't need a wife. Pick up you gals. Yes, I'm a single man. I
Really don't need no wife.
yes, I'm gonna stay this way. 'Cause
Ah, I see. Oh. That's right. What she needs, Storm?
well, I'm a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my
I might need to help Stormy.
a mighty
I can't tell.
young and I'm in my
Not yet, anyways.
well, when you want me hollering, I'll be there on time. Well, when there's what to do,
I'll make it pretty later.
yes, when there's what to do, better send for the mighty one. Yes, he'll stay on the job until the job is done.
Stormy is the older kitty that lives on this floor with me that we kind of help out when she needs it. So if I have to pop up, that's why. I don't want to have to build another building. What else can I put in here for happiness? Oh, wait. If I give them a restaurant, not like their happiness is going to matter much once it's a vassal. Well, I'll just say that the where I live isn't where I was born. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean like where do I live, or where was I? Where am I originally from? Technically, I'm in the U.S. I reside in Alaska. That's why I'm baked Catlaska. Meow. I need to build more defenses, but I don't remember where the fucking... Wait a minute, I think there's one down here. Is it over here? Might be a good idea to put more turrets that way because there's mirelurks that seem to spawn over there. Yeah, we go to we go to stores and buy our weed. Like that's how legal it is here. We have literal stores that we just waltz in. You show your ID. They determine that you're of age. You just let it's over the counter. They have jars behind the counter and they have menus. We look at the menu for what kind of flour they got. We tell them what we want and they weigh it out in front of us.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
Oh, that's cool. I have a few UK peeps in my little group.
Folks, I'd like to
I
thank
like
both
I
of you
like UK peeps.
personally.
One of my owners is from the
As I'm
UK.
sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things.
Hey, you know what?
Live my best
I
life.
feel you. I know what that's
I'd
like.
like to take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand.
Many years. It was actually really funny because
Appreciate it.
I used to live in California
All right.
and the
Folks,
around the time that it
let's have
or
some
when
fun.
it went legal, I was actually
Let's get it on
in
back
the
to business,
process of
shall we?
moving to a different state.
Kick back and enjoy
I
one of
moved
these
cross
live shows.
country
This is
and
Arizona.
it was still illegal and I think it still is technically illegal where we used to live. So but it's like the medicinal stuff is legal. So it was like that. It was very much like California. It's so great being here though because you don't have to deal with that anymore. And I've dealt with because you know I'm medical. I've got fibromyalgia amongst other things. So marijuana's always been my medicine. But it's not always affordable for people who have legitimate issues that their doctor is being like, hey, you should smoke weed. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's similar to here. There was a short stint where I was seeing a doctor in a free clinic, and because he recognized how bad my medical situation was at the time, he was like, "Look, you have oral recommendation. The cops here shouldn't bother you." Blah blah blah. And only once was I harassed by a cop in that town for smoking weed, and it was a situation of like I was sitting in my friend's yard and she lived there and she was smoking. But because I wasn't, honestly, I think it was a cop with a bad day. But when I mentioned that I have oral recommendation, here's the name of the doctor, he got a little like assholey. But when he called when he was on the phone with the doctor, he was singing a different tune, and I never had another problem with it. But it's great because like the state that I used to live in is where I was seeing my old doctor, right? And she was the one who was like, you need to continue smoking weed for your medical condition. Um, and then like we move here, I don't have access to my old doctor, but it's actually easier for me to continue her orders here, right? Oh, see, doctors here don't do that anymore. That was like a good faith thing. I think that's not very common. I was saying I got lucky because the system is kind of gross. Are you kidding? Systems aren't put in place by governments to help people. What are you talking about? But anyways, we don't really discuss those kinds of things here. So moving on to other topics. Just cuz this is Twitch and I've seen some shit happen on Twitch when people talk about certain things and I'm just like I'm one of those that I don't tolerate bullshit, so I don't let it have the chance. Not saying that you were doing anything. I'm just saying the conversation is starting to get into territory where we should probably drop it for now.
Worry, 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 love is passing me by. Worry, 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 I'm so painfully shy. Other guys get all the kisses.
So,
Worry, 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 woe is me.
oh, don't worry. It's like if you want the grade, I think what I'm smoking right now is like 29%.
I should go to school about love when it comes to getting chummy.
There's a reason why I say I'm technically in the U.S. because, you know, there's things that are a little different here.
Worrying time, I go worrying right along.
I hope I put those the right way. I think I did. Well, that should help. Only 27 people, but we do need to actually get them, like, working because not all of them are.
Worry, worry, worry,
Oh, yeah, no, Def. It did just start flowing.
I'm not Joe, my
But,
worry, 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 woe is me.
I just want to make sure that it flows in an appropriate direction for the platform we're on. Oh shit. Thank you so much for the follow. It's appreciated. And we are happy to have you here. It's always nice to have a new fellow stoner, you know. There's lots of people who roll through here who toke. And when somebody redeems a health potion for me, it's a toke for everybody, not just for me. Oh, yeah, I feel you. I have a same sort of issue. But I also have some other whoops quirks. I got give me 1 sec. Let me help the kitty 1 sec. But yeah, I have some stuff that causes me to be overstimulated or wind up easily being overstimulated by uncomfortability, and that has happened a lot in my stream. And so the way that I am now is I'm trying to stop it before it gets to the point where something happens that makes me uncomfortable, because it's not like I'm trying to be rude to anybody, but I recognize that I'm not I don't work the same as everybody else. And so a conversation topic that is very simple for most people to discuss is actually a big deal and overstimulating and uncomfortable to me. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I try to tailor it. And we got a lot of people here who like to like just kind of wind down and chill. I tried the no rules thing on my stream for a while, and that proved to be a disastrous experiment, and so that's why I have all the rules. But I promise you, they all have valid reasons. Yep, I dig it. Yeah, yep. You see, you are the kind of people that we get through here generally. Oh, I need to put more food things down. That's what's going on. I need to put more food things down, and I need to give them more things to do. I need to like actually make like a marketplace and shit. Where the fuck am I gonna put all that stuff? That was the question. I just kind of built a big ass building and fucking put a bunch of beds in it, which I mean, I normally do, but normally I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put the marketplace over here. I didn't even think about that with this place. Oops. They need at least a restaurant. Oh yeah, we do. We vibe. If I understand the meaning of that word correctly, hopefully I used it right. So our Brahmin, I wonder if the Brahmin will fit there. Um Yep. And that's what I like. I like to give people love. Oh, all of you fuckers are unassigned. Except for a few of you. Oh, I see that for all the updates that they've done on this game, the uh nightly standing around in a bunch is not one that they chose to fix. Where am I gonna put all this shit? No, this is gonna be like, oh, that's right. I can stick one more person on there. Oh, wait, you're a genetic settler? Nah, man, I'm gonna use you to... You're gonna be the not even noble sacrifice. You're gonna be the sacrifice to make sure that my disciples are entertained. All right, generic settler? All right, it's settled. So... Why don't you go to... Egret Taurus, because that's going to wind up being a raider settlement. Do we have another generic settler? Somebody who's not actually named? Okay. I think everybody else is named. Like they about to play Duck Duck Goose. Yeah, oh my god. That's like, okay, so something that bothered me. I used to use a whole shit ton of settlement building mods. And I used to build these super extravagant cities within the settlement building area that you'd get. And I remember I had a build your own pool mod. And I built Starlight Drive-In where it was a swimming pool in the center. The radiation pool was blocked off, and that was specifically for water. So they had this big ass pool that had like all this stuff around it, like on the deck of the pool for them to use. And every night, you know what I'd find? They would all be bunched up on the side of it. I had like this portion on the side that had like bonfires. They wouldn't even sit on the fucking stools. They just bunch up like inside the bonfire thing. One nade, that's all you need to cripple that settlement. Oh, but you see, this is going to be a vassal. So this settlement, I'm not actually going to be killing people in. Partially because it's Warwick Homestead, and there are essential NPCs here that you cannot kill. It cannot be taken by force. So I'm just going to see if I can turn it into a fucking vassal. Because what I can't take for my raiders, I use to supply my raiders. Oh, see, in my title, I've got not a normal playthrough. That's because there's whole quest lines that we're just never gonna do. So, Sanctuary, I am not actually going to use for anything, any raider outpost settlement, anything. That is a feeder settlement. That is where people come and I send them to where I need them. Because fuck Preston Garvey, no thank you. He's still in the Museum of Freedom in Concord. I haven't set foot in Concord. No, no, no. It's this one right here. Okay, I can actually I have over 2,000 hours in this game now. I can accurately say over 2,000 hours and be correct. I have played this game, the main storyline and all the side shit to death so many times that when I say not your normal playthrough, I mean not your normal playthrough. I do not do the main story. I go to Automatron first if I can. We've already completed Automatron, Nuka World, and the Build a Vault DLC. I am all about expanding the Raider Empire as far into the Commonwealth as possible. That is okay. So, two things here. First of all, yes, I just said that without giving spoilers. Okay. There are people who come through this chat who have not played this game extensively yet. It's one of the reasons why I have a no backseating rule. And one of the reasons why I generally try to tell people please avoid spoilers. Actually, you know what I find odd? I've had people dropping shit in my chat that I need to delete, but for whatever reason, it will not allow me to delete it. My mods can delete the messages, but for some reason, me as the streamer cannot. And believe me, I have fucking tried. But so let me repeat what I was saying, okay? Warwick Homestead is one that we are going to be trying to turn into a vassal because it is tied to a quest and has essential NPCs, therefore it cannot be taken by force. We have already gone through and taken every settlement by force that we can. Covenant, I was able to take by force. We did that earlier today. I'm going to see if I can turn it into a vassal because when I tried to take it for the Raiders, it was not on the list. I have the castle without being a Minuteman. I attempted to make it a Raider outpost. It was not on the list. Shank would not let me. So yeah, nah, there are some games that spoilers are okay, but to be completely honest with you, just figure that the only person in this chat who has played this game is me. Just figure that. If somebody else lets you know that they played it, that's cool. Maybe you guys can have a conversation about spoilers in a private setting. And you can ask Ryan, even like things about endings and stuff like that. I'm opting for you guys to actually DM me on Discord about it because I'm the one who's played this. I'm the one who has the 2,000 hours in it. I'm the one who is sick to death of all the companions whining and have opted to like stick with Ada and dog meat, well, Fluffy, and modded companions if I can find ones that don't bitch at me. But yeah. So yeah, like believe me, you can DM me to talk about whatever you want to. It's just my girlfriend's actually one of the ones who hasn't finished this game yet, and she's been working on it. So yeah, yeah. Now some of the stuff I am showing on stream, most I'm not. I don't even know if I'm going to be doing the main storyline at all. I do have a way I can complete the main storyline if I want to, but I should probably let you know that I've already killed off Dance and his crew. So part of the thing is I kind of don't want the Brotherhood and the Commonwealth at all because I've had them not play nice with my raiders, and I don't like it when I have to nuke a vertibird because it's descending on an area that's between 3 of my raider outposts. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I need more food. Or I could send them to Grey Garden. Would the happiness matter, though? Because happiness matters when you are in control of the settlement. And I've always operated like trying to keep happiness really high. You know what? That is something I've never actually looked into. Give me a sec. Um, does settlement happiness affect vassal output? I mean, I get it. Like, my complaint isn't necessarily that, oh, yeah. Not like, that's why I like that you can kind of sort of control the world. If you kill off Dance and his crew, certain information will not reach the Pridwin. If you do not do the main storyline, or I think there's a certain spot you can stop, the Pridwin will never come into the map. You know what I mean? Now I am using a mod that beefs up my Nuka World Raiders, but okay, so let me see. Is this a Sim Settlements thing? That is a Sim Settlements thing. That is not what I need.